and welcome to another episode of the Star Sequence Podcast.
Yay.
Tonight stars me, Kota, Mishka Husky, and Valley Valens, aka Fuzztail.
Hello there.
Grass Gremlin and QuQu will not be able to join us for tonight due to personal reasons. Hey, none of that yiffing bullshit here.
Nah, I'm telling you, I don't.
We are a
think
non-yiffing podcast.
Is a personal matter. It's not personal. The public has a right to know. They have a right to know that QQ and Gremlin are trying to make babies.
But how can they make babies when they're both of the guys?
I have no idea. The power of love, I guess.
And Preg.
Whatever. Well, tonight will be a interesting night with just the three of us, and our themes and our song playing in the background will again be provided by OC Remix. Tonight's song will be again from Final Fantasy VI, my favorite Final Fantasy game of the series. By what?
We're playing music.
Occasionally, yes, we do. It is by Brandon Strader. It is called Mog Stratamus. Mog's thing. There we go. 10%. So how's everyone's week been?
Been pretty hectic. I've been playing like Warframe like crazy these days.
Yep.
And that's about it. Actually, no, I've actually completed a commission, like the first commission in a couple of months, and that actually feels pretty good.
Well, as for me, I played some Dungeon 2 that Mishka saw. It was very fun. I think I might actually stream the game later.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
And also, some personal shit happened in World of Warcraft, where I have decided it is now a temporary life goal to level up an Alliance character and start ganking their asses.
It's time to start. It's time for the heads to start rolling.
Expand Dawn.
Yeah.
Expand it
That Dawn has indeed been expanded.
Well, yours got removed, but it's okay. You'll re-expand it.
What do you mean mine's been removed? Are you trying to say I'm no longer a man?
Took away your people. When they took away your people, they removed your kebab. Now you have to expand it again.
My kebab, it's gone.
That
I has no kebab.
will never go away.
Hell, you use it more than any of us.
Well,
My week's been pretty fun. Just have to go buy a new, go find me a monitor so that the computer I got will run, considering my monitor is a bit outdated. So hopefully I'll come home tomorrow with either a small TV or a monitor. Yep.
yay.
Wow, that was awkward as shit.
I don't know what else to say to it, other than, hopefully you get a good monitor, man.
Hopefully. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Let's hope there's no dead pixels.
Well, if there's dead pixels, he gets taken back and replaced.
Yeah, but that's like that would make it so that it'll take longer for you to be able to play your computer.
No, I mean, if I come home and it's got a dead pixel, I'm taking it back right away. I'm not gonna give it any time.
That's good.
Like here, guys, you done fucked up here now. This ain't good.
You done fucked up.
All right, so do we want to go ahead and jump into our articles?
Sure.
Yes, we do.
Let's do it. Okay. First up, Nintendo's shutting down Wii Street U. The Nintendo Wii U has had a few extra features on it at launch. One was Wii U TV. God, it is so hard to say this shit. Which was shut down in August 2015. The other was Wii Street U, which is about to be discontinued too. It's a Google Maps powered application that is going to be discontinued in North America, Europe.
The article is from
The 500 yen
by the way.
application. Hell, I wonder, are they gonna refund for just removing it all of a sudden, or? It doesn't say so. Huh, it's weird. It's kind of like, well, Explorer. Some kind of Explorer program, it sounds like.
I doubt it's gonna be refunded because Nintendo doesn't really refund that shit.
Yeah, Nintendo's starting to really show their true colors.
It's a lot like most Japanese console and these services where the moment it doesn't make any money, it gets shut down, as well as...
yeah, I know, kind of like replacing the batteries in your fucking games.
Yeah.
Basically, Nintendo's pulling an EA.
Like, hey guys, you know, could you maybe put a new battery in my Pokemon cartridge? Because, you know, I'm not comfortable doing this. Oh no, we don't do that anymore, sir. Okay, well, fuck you. So pointless. I did it myself, and you know, I got to fucking work too.
Nice.
It's not that hard to do it, either.
It's not, but I don't have a steady hand, and I'm not confident enough doing something like that to break loose the soldering and... Yeah, because my two options are to either bust their battery loose or resolder it. I'm not comfortable soldering because I've never done it before. So my option was to break it loose and then tape in a new battery, which is what I did. And luckily, it's a tight enough fit in there that the cartridge itself holds the battery in there good. Holds the tape firmly.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, I got really nothing else to say about this other than it sucks that it's being shut down, and I'm pretty certain that they're not going to refund the people, since it didn't even mention anything like that. And for those who did get to use it, I hope you got your money's worth out of it.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay, moving on. Notice Me Senpai's cafe is more affectionate than Neko Atsume. Neko Atsume started...
Notice me, senpai. Notice me.
The cat collecting mobile game has inspired a series of successors. Boku wa Wonko, which brings dogs to a backyard, was the first one of note. The second is Skillshot Labs' Notice Me Senpai. It is a waiting game. You download it to Apple or Android. Upon entering it for the first time, they're told they are the first female students at what was previously an all-boys school. Oh, shit! Oh, fuck!
It even makes reference to the anime I was thinking of when you mentioned that.
Upperclassmen to visit. It's modeled after anime series like Ouran High School Host Club, which, oh my god, which is one that I really like. I love that anime. With you, senpai, even carrying a stuffed bunny like Honey. But she's nowhere near as cool, though. Money, I'm just gonna invest it.
You senpai for those who have the Shota fetish.
So it's basically Ouran High School, the game.
But not really.
That seems to be the case.
Well, or styled game. That's what it sounds
Yeah.
like. It sounds like it's kind of like Cafe World, or whatever that was called on Facebook.
And of course, you know, it has some microtransactions such as apparently premium beans are 150 coins, gourmet are 200 coins.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares? It's microtransactions.
I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, it's a free-to-play mobile game, so of course it has microtransactions.
I'm not gonna play it. Our viewers aren't gonna play it.
I just thought it was cute looking. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Reason why I grabbed
What? What do you mean disconnected?
it. Yeah, I got disconnected from YouTube.
YouTube.
And we're having a little bit of technical difficulties. Give me a moment to fix the screen, as everyone's seeing only a black.
Okay, it's still running, but it's just not viewing.
Yeah, no one will be able to see anything that's going on at the moment.
Notice me, Bill Cosby senpai. God no, run! Oh
Let's
wow.
see.
This just looks so weird, though. Like, what?
Eh, damn it. There, I finally got it to work.
Okay, we're
Now I
back.
need to refix the window. Keep on going.
Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and move to the next one then.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Thousands are petitioning for Danny DeVito to voice Detective Pikachu in English. I can't say I agree with that, but it's still worth taking note of because I've seen the petition and it's big.
Yes.
And
No, I think the voice would fit him.
It is. They only need 12,382 more to reach 50,000. I mean, hell, they're almost there. Personally, I don't think Danny DeVito would do it. I think someone with a deeper voice would fit better, and they're probably not even going to use Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
But the fans... Here, let's just go. I'm going to just go ahead and read it. While an English release isn't confirmed for the recently announced quote-unquote Great Detective Pikachu, the birth of a new duo, fans are petitioning to have a certain American actor provide Detective Pikachu's voice in the potential English release. There are a number of us that feel as though Danny DeVito would be a prime fit for the voice acting role of Detective Pikachu. We want to make this happen. That's it. And I saw the trailer for this, and it, while being naturally all in Japanese, it was funny as hell looking. I mean, it's an entire humanized world. It's a completely human world with this one Pikachu, and he wears this little Sherlock Holmes hat, and he's just got this cocky look to him.
Yeah, I mean, just imagine Danny DeVito as Pikachu on this movie. Is it a movie or is it a game?
It's a game.
It's a game. It's a 3DS game.
Yeah,
Oh.
which means that if it comes,
this.
Which means if it's coming to America, I'm grabbing it.
Yeah, if it's coming to the American and Danny DeVito is voicing Pikachu, I'm getting it definitely. Like, just imagine.
Well, they can make a petition if they want, but it still comes
the Godfather. Like, imagine Pikachu as the Godfather.
But see, the thing is, though, is that several factors come into play here. Does Nintendo want Danny DeVito? Does Danny DeVito want to voice Pikachu? You know, can Nintendo talk him into it?
It needs to happen. It needs to happen. It's just...
Well, I think...
The idea is so amazing.
I think the idea that this petition can get across is Nintendo should at least approach him for it, rather than just go, we'll find someone we like better.
If this many people really want it, I don't see why not. I mean, go ahead and approach him for it. And really, I think he'd be kind of a fool not to take it. I mean, if this many people are wanting him to do it, and that could really help him. If this many people are wanting him to voice act the Pikachu.
Apparently the game will be released for the eShop on February 3rd.
Has Danny DeVito ever done voice acting?
Not that I know of.
Hopefully he won't be another Marina Sirtis.
Hey, why not?
I'm going to tell you. Okay, I'm going to explain. No, it would not. And I'm going to explain to you why. I used to watch Star Trek: The Next Generation. Marina Sirtis is the woman who played Counselor Troy. I thought she fit the role fine. She was good. She was a good actor. I liked her. She also voiced Matriarch Benezia in the first Mass Effect, and it was horrible. I don't know what the difference is to her, but she could not voice act for shit.
Interesting.
It was horrible to me. I had trouble listening to her scenes. There was no emotion behind it, which is ironic because she played an empath on The Next Generation. I just couldn't stomach her as being a voice actor.
Well, one of the things you need to take into account is some actors will view voice acting for both animations and video games as a sort of a minor role that doesn't matter. It's not actually worthwhile. It's not something that you should try and do.
I'm not going to make assumptions on what happened there, but you know, she's a good actress, not a good voice actor. At least at that point. I mean, I haven't known her to voice act anything since, not that I know of personally. That's just what I think, though. You know, and I mean, hopefully he doesn't, you know, because if they actually get him in there, hopefully he doesn't do the same thing. Okay, I think we've talked about this for long enough. Any other thoughts?
Nope.
I still can't get over the fact that people want Danny DeVito to voice act as Pikachu.
Hey, I mean, whatever.
The Pikachu in the trailer had a very deep voice. I think it would fit.
Ramza Bill.
Below.
Ramza.
I don't know how you get Belove out of that. Belove, maybe? I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Ramza Bill
looks different.
Oh.
City of Final Fantasy Arcade. Looks fine to me. But I don't know the original character. Square Enix has revealed the first screenshots of the character in Dissidia Final Fantasy Arcade. The new screenshots come from the game's official website. The Square Enix official website. That will be added February 4th. Yeah, that's pretty much all. It's got some nice pictures, but there's no real meat to this article other than that. There's literally no information here.
This is first screenshots of him being in a game outside of Final Fantasy Tactics.
Him?
Yes, that's a him.
Moving on then. Holy shit.
Actually, first, I'm going to show you a comparison of what he was in the old game for artwork.
Okay. 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 Okay.
There you go.
Hey, by the way, check the first comment in this article.
Oh wow, he looks even more like a girl. And he's holding his sword by the blade. How smart.
Mert.
My god, I can't take this seriously. I mean, I've never been much of a Final Fantasy fan to begin with, but come on.
Yeah, that is definitely a woman's proportions. Like, look at that pinched waist.
I mean, and look at the picture here. The recent picture on the article. Look at the chin structure.
Yeah.
Well, we're just gonna while you figure it out, Kodo. We're gonna go ahead and keep going to keep the.
Yeah, please do. I'm sorry for the issue. Sorry for the issues.
Anything else to go over with this one?
Nope, not that I know of.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And sorry for all the issues, guys. OBS is just giving Koda a hard time, it seems.
Yeah.
Or YouTube
gonna
is
have
so
a bad
depressed over
time.
losing the Fine Brothers that they decided not to work properly anymore. I'm sorry, we're not going to talk about that here. I just wanted to make a joke. Okay, rumor. Bandai Namco making Why are we reporting rumors? Bandai Namco making Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo NX, among other games. We've learned that Does Brandon Arcelli make all of the articles on this site now? Because he seems to be the only person we're reading. Bandai Namco is possibly working on several, in quotes, new games for Nintendo's new NX platform. News comes from Japan-based video games industry consultant Serkan Toto, which said that the what? Said that one of those games is Super Smash Bros., which is set to be a launch title according to his sources, because hey, it's not like they just released a Smash Bros. Game already and are still pumping out DLC for it. No, we're just going to go ahead and make a new Smash Bros. Immediately.
Well, the NX isn't going to be out for like a few years anyway.
Call of Brothers.
They're going to fully
Smash
unveil it
Warfare.
sometimes this year. Sometime this year, they're going to release the full details.
Oh. Well, maybe they're just, starting
I
pre-production.
don't usually go over comments, but I have to read this one. The first comment is from Mr. 0303. Says, that thumbnail's amazing. It looks like Peach is unleashing a massive orange fart. The two replies to this are, that triggered my Brazilian fart fetish, and weirdly enjoying it. Oh, shit. Oh, man, we're just...
And Mario's just like, that's not a spicy meatball you just unleashed.
PC version of Final Fantasy VI opened up to modding.
Yep.
And it's not worth it, honestly.
As they always say when it comes to gaming on the PC, if something is broke, PC gamers can fix it, and are usually left to Bethesda.
Or Namco Bandai in the case of Dark Souls.
Yeah, we're just...
But for Dark Souls, they kind of banned you for using mods.
The only thing that keeps Bethesda in the spotlight is the fact of modders. Modders are the only thing keeping that game alive. Because otherwise they wouldn't be able to be playable.
I agree.
One of the problems with that saying is, in recent years, however, is that many games are being made, and either purposefully or through sloppy coding, hard to modify. Such was the case with the recently launched PC version of Final Fantasy VI that was released via Steam, which, among other things, had longtime fans upset over its updated visuals. That's it. That's all I'm going to read of this long article.
Yeah, but
they're going to mod it.
But it does mention why the modding is now easier to do for the PC version. Apparently, in the files, a ROM of the original Final Fantasy VI for the GBA was in the files. And
Wow, that's careless.
yeah, in the game for the PC version references itself from the ROM.
Yeah, that is kind of lazy on Square Enix's part. Like, to be honest, like, is it really worth it to mod Final Fantasy VI on the Steam? I mean, you can
If
easily
you're
dump the
that
ROM
much of a
yourself.
diehard fan that you want a second copy or a third or fifth of it, but you just can't send those mobile visuals, which are god awful.
Yeah, but then there's also the programming, which doesn't really fix the issues with the gameplay balance and the stats in a good way. It's kind of like a patch over a gash. The newer versions.
Unless
Like,
we get Final Fantasy VI Steam version of Brave New World.
yeah, I would have loved to see that. But to be honest, right, do you really want people to do all that work over again on this new engine?
If they're willing to do it, I wouldn't do
Like,
it.
I think it would be much more worth it to just get a copy of SNES 9X and dump the Final Fantasy VI ROM yourself using a cart dumper.
Yeah, but they gotta preserve the game somehow. The old games.
Like I said, ROM dumping. And if QQ was here, he would tell you all about it.
Yes, he would.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, like, this is the sort of stuff that Square Enix should have done it in the beginning.
They should have, but they don't because reasons.
Laziness. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go ahead and.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Insomniac Games finally comes back to the spotlight, revealing Song of the Deep, published by GameStop, no less. Now, let's be honest here. GameStop is getting into publishing because they're on a steep decline at this point. Their business is such a joke nowadays that they're starting to plummet. They've got to get into something. Apparently, Song of the Deep is a Metroidvania-style action-adventure game where you control a young girl as she journeys underwater, holding her breath constantly to find her missing father. Either she's a scuba diver. I'm gonna click this for a second.
So far, you're playing in a submarine in the launch.
Okay, you're playing a young girl in a submarine, hoping and praying that something doesn't slam into it and pop it open, whereas you'll be crushed by the pressure. Physical copies will only be available through GameStop. So either it's digital or GameStop. Wow, Insomniac Games must be desperate.
Oh, there's the brief, but you actually swim outside the sub every now and again for smaller, tighter places. Nope. Apparently, humans have adapted to the pressure, but they can't breathe underwater still.
We've adapted to
conditions and pressures, right? If she were ever to swim to the surface, right? You know what she would end up looking like?
She'd probably end up exploding.
No, she would look like the blobfish.
First comment, because I really like it. I wonder if GameStop will take new copies of this game, sell them as used, so they make 100% profit from it.
I'm wondering how this is Metroidvania style. It's not a platformer. It looks, I'm trying to think. It looks kind of like the Mario water levels to me.
Well, that's because Brandon Orselli is a hack and doesn't understand how genres are defined, which is why he just said it's Metroidvania style action adventure game, and it's like,
Okay.
No, it's not. There's no platforming.
Yeah,
You're just
this
swimming
is
around
not Metroidvania.
exploring.
He's so full of shit. That's just. But if you look over here around 11 seconds, you see the girl's father, and you can tell he's a sailor. Look at that.
Yeah, he got sailor arms.
I know, right? Okay, do we want to sit here and talk shit about Brandon Orselli some more, or do we want to move on?
No, let's move on.
Okay, NCSoft's That is some really bad grammar.
Wow, what the fuck?
NCSoft confirms that Master X Master is launching in 2016. I don't know. It looked kind of interesting. With the Western launch of Blade and Soul behind it, NCSoft West is now tooting the horn of its upcoming action MOBA, Master X.
Oh, lost interest already. It's an action MOBA.
Never mind. Moving on.
Well, let's just talk a little bit about it.
Armada narrative trailer dazzles the senses. So apparently, Tendelos Interactive has launched pre-orders for Battlefield Gothic Armada, and to celebrate, they've released a new trailer. Featured above, the new trailer shows off the game's narrative, focusing on a large chaos fleet that is amassing New Year sector. It's all cinematic, so there isn't a lick of real gameplay. Still, it looks quite impressive.
Oh, another Warhammer game. This will be pretty interesting.
I thought I was going to mention something for a second there. Oh yeah, Blade and Soul. I was going to mention that because the last one mentioned it. I'm sorry. I know I'm backtracking a bit here. But I tried to run Blade and Soul, right? It auto set to my computer. I couldn't run it. Like, this game, it requires a graphics card. It's so intensive. Like, dude.
Most games require a graphics card these days.
Yeah.
I can play
even
Skyrim
the free-to-play shit.
I can play Skyrim on this, but not that. Come on. Whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But apparently, yeah.
This game looks like it should be Warhammer.
Yeah, they even
it's
mentioned
definitely
Space
Warhammer,
Marines.
but not Warhammer.
Because if you notice, he capitalized Space Marines. So, judging by that...
Yep, it is Warhammer. Games Workshop. I'm guessing this is just the spaceship counterpart of it.
Yeah, and I'm guessing that this game is going to be either an RTS or a 4X strategy game. Because that's what Games Workshop is good at making. RTSs are...
They don't make any of these games. They've never made a single game. They have only ever done majors.
I'm talking about like the games made by their properties.
You know, he's sitting here talking shit about the fact that there's no gameplay in this trailer. The gameplay trailer is right here. At the end, there's a link to the gameplay trailer. Right there.
Wow.
Like,
Brandon,
dude,
can you be any more lazy?
It's right fucking there.
And then right next to it is a trailer for one of the races, Imperium.
It's like...
Yeah, let's start it up. Let's start up the gameplay trailer and take a look at it.
Footage, but... Well, you want to take a look at it?
Yeah, I'm taking a look at the gameplay footage.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Gameplay trailer. Peggy 16. Peggy! Oh, wow.
Oh, those have some pretty good models.
Oh,
those
God,
are
it's built under
Space Fortress.
I know, right?
Look at this shit. It's ridiculous. I love it.
I can't even hear you over this video.
Well, I was right. It's an RTS.
Holy shit, this looks good.
Space RTS.
Yeah.
So it's like EVE Online, but tolerable to play.
You mean
and...
it's like EVE Online, but with actual gameplay?
Yes.
I have my own issues with EVE, and we're not going to go into that here. I don't think pay-to-play is a good strategy in itself, and then the way it works...
Yeah.
I mean, because you go forever spending tens and 20s of dollars trying to build a ship, and then it's just like, hey guy, what's up? Pirate fleet just comes in and wipes you off the map, and you have to spend more money building another ship. What?
Yep.
Now, mind you, I'm only going off of knowledge that I got from a friend. I've never played it, nor will I. So, still though. You know what's funny is that the people who made EVE actually made a monument to their player community, and the monument got vandalized. Oh wow, it's actually got physics. You can ram ships.
Yeah, and you can also disable like units by damaging them. That's interesting.
It looks interesting. I like it.
Basically, as your units take damage, right, they become less able to retaliate.
But I'm not doing this whole pre-order thing. I haven't pre-ordered anything since Destiny.
Yeah, it's a good idea not to pre-order, but this looks really good and
It
promising.
does, but I want confirmation that it's good before I buy it.
Yeah,
If I buy it.
but yeah, it's kind of interesting that this game is more about having the first strike advantage.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting twist on RTS because RTS is mostly about attrition and resource gathering, and this one is like getting the first strike advantage.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Do we have anything else to mention on it?
No.
Yeah, this is totally a Warhammer game because they mention Slaanesh and Khorne.
Hell, if you just look at the style of the style, it's obviously a Warhammer.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that thing's got 7 guns on the front of it.
Yes, it did.
Holy shit.
Well, let's move on. I'm interested in the
Yeah.
game. I'll try it out when it's full out.
Quiet and new maps have been added to Metal Gear Online, which means now you can play, even you can play as the Boob Crusader.
The Boo Crusader who breathes
Now I'm
through
gonna
her
mention to you
skin.
guys. I'm gonna mention to you guys my issue with Quiet. Now, Quiet is a well-rounded character. I mean, story-wise and all that, she's very cool, I think.
He's also well-rounded in 2 other ways.
Yes. Now, I am not someone who minds boobs in my game. I don't. You know, I think that it's fine. It's perfectly fine that Kojima wanted her dressed that way. But if you've played the game, you know that any scene that she is in, the camera is like magnetized to her breasts constantly.
Or
You
her
know?
rear.
A little
Yeah,
bit like
it's so gratuitous that in some scenes it ruins the scene. It's like, what's going on over there? I'm too busy. I can't see anything past Quiet's fucking tits.
you mean a little bit like one of these pictures here where it shows off Quiet, where it's kind of focused on her tits for the top.
I can't. No, I can't see the pictures well enough to. Let me expand this a little bit. Those aren't as bad as the actual game. Now, some of these maps actually look pretty cool. Rust Palace. Now, Coral Complex. Oh man, having a multiplayer map on a mother base, that's pretty cool. Now, I don't know anything about Metal Gear Online. I don't know how it works. I haven't played it. I'm not sure what hoops you have to jump through to play as an actual character, because it mentions she's as a unique character, so that's an actual subset of character. So I'm guessing that you probably have to... Okay, wait a minute. If you're not familiar with the online multiplayer suite, unique characters show up as a mission setting in the beginning of a match, with one player selected at random to play as said character.
Also, you cannot pick, it's just a roll of the die.
Yeah, if she's enabled. That's interesting. Does anyone else have anything to say about that?
Metal Gear! Metal Gear!
I don't know much about Metal Gear.
I wonder if you can reenact the crab battle with Quiet then.
The what battle?
The crab battle.
Crab battle.
It's a joke from a Flash animation.
Oh. Hey Coda, I want to
Yeah.
make a joke. Can you find a picture of Quiet's breasts and just put it on the screen for a second? Because we're already showing them here. Just find a bigger picture for a second. Tell me when you have it. You're gonna like this, I think.
Like this photo right here. Here we go.
I don't know. Let me see it. Yeah, that's exactly it. Hey, do you have that on the screen now?
It's been on the screen, yes.
Okay. A weapon surpass Metal Gear.
Quiet spoons.
You gotta admit that was pretty good.
Yeah, that
If
yeah,
I had
that
had a
pose
clip
is
of
very
it, I would have
deliberate.
used. I would have actually used the clip for the. I would have used the clip from the game. I've actually been trying to look for a virtual soundboard so I can do shit like that. But then we get copyright claim and our channel gets shut down. But it'd be so.
None of it's clips from the game. It would be if it's music.
Okay, moving on.
Yes.
First,
Idea,
English
another
screenshots
idea.
for.
Fuck.
Can you not interrupt, Mishka?
Yeah, what was that, Fuzzy? What are you talking about?
I said another idea. Fuck game.
Seriously? Oh. First screenshots for Trillion God of Destruction revealed. Idea Factory, the makers, a studio behind Neptunia. They've got a lot of different studios working on that shit. International has shared the first English screenshot for Trillion God of Destruction, which has nowhere near as much boobage as, let's be honest, there's one character in Neptunia that has tits. Featured above as well as below, the new screenshots depict various battle scenes, dialogue, and more. That's it. Nothing but screenshots.
I'm having trouble figuring out if this is a strategy RPG or an action RPG.
It looks like
Or a
it's
dating sim.
It looks like it
It
might be
could be
similar
both.
to Neptunia.
Okay, I
Yeah,
want
it's
you
Idea
to.
Factory, of course. It's
I
gonna be
want you
quite
guys.
interesting.
Guys, stop. I want you guys to click the bottom left screenshot.
The one with the fox-like character?
Yes. You got a cat maid,
Oh my
a
God.
fox maid, and a bunny maid.
That's not a bunny
Oh
maid.
my
That's a
God.
cow.
Yes, that
that's
is a
a
bunny
cowgirl
maid.
Oh.
That's
Even
not a
says
cowgirl.
bunny maid.
Oh. Oh, because the ears are pretty short, which is what threw me off, but nice.
Well,
Okay.
is there anything else to really say about this?
Idea
It's
Factory, it's
for
been grind in more ways than one.
Yep. Also, it sucks because it's gonna be only for the PS Vita.
Only for the Vita. Oh, come on. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot of these Japanese RPGs only coming to the Vita.
Yeah, I would have loved to see it on Steam.
Yeah. Dun 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 dun
Yeah,
dun.
I got nothing else to add.
Okay. Alrighty then. Last 3 articles. Stranger of Sword City on PS Vita is delayed to April. What is this? What is this? Is there?
Nippon
That-
Ichi Software America. It's another PS Vita game.
Looks like it's just a bunch of screenshots. But I want to check something real quick before I make a joke here.
Supposedly it's a dungeon RPG, basically a dungeon crawler. Wait, why is they calling it a dungeon RPG and not a dungeon
Okay,
crawler?
it's armor. I thought the girl had an augmented left arm, and it is like her boob was part of the augment, but no, it's armor, not an augment.
Because
I was about to start making jokes up and down about that shit.
Iron tits.
Iron tit, yeah, iron tit.
so I'm confused. So it's a dungeon crawling RPG, but you start off on a plane. A flying plane.
I don't know. I don't. I just wanted to see the character and confirm if her nickname was Iron Tit or not.
3 factions
Oh my
rule
God,
the city.
Hey, fast forward to
Also-
a minute 19. There's this Darth Vader looking motherfucker.
I also like to point out that this article's screenshot gallery is fucked up because if you click on the screenshots, right, instead of showing the screen on the screen
Oh wow,
as
it
an
goes to another
overlay,
page.
yeah,
Yeah.
like, what the
Thanks,
fuck is up
Brandon.
with that, Brandon?
Man, we need to stop using Niche Gamer. We just need to just turn around, walk away. Just, alright, everybody eject. This plane's had it. We're done. Eject. We're done here. Fuck.
Or yeah,
Ugh.
Oh, I didn't see any other sites that mentioned these games. Did you?
No.
Oh well.
Unfortunately,
Anyway.
it serves a purpose.
Horror game. Horror game. Horror
Horror game
game.
Visage follows in the footsteps of PT, now on Kickstarter. PT was a very interesting looking horror game. I watched Markiplier play it. That was going to be released for PS4. There was only a demo, but it was suddenly pulled. And they were just like, nah, man, we're not doing this. Fuck off, fans. It was going to have... I don't remember the guy's name in it, but that was why everybody liked it so much.
Daryl.
Apparently,
is it Guillermo
this
del
is...
Toro?
No, the guy from The Walking Dead. I think it's what
Okay,
we
so
should
apparently is a first-person horror game set during the 1980s inside a huge centuries-old house in which terrible things have happened. As you wander this endless maze of a place, you'll be haunted by the many dead families that once lived and died there. Apparently, it's going to be styled after PT. It's going to be very psychological.
And
Looks
so far
good
it
from
is
what I
the
can see.
second horror game to mimic The Silent Hills PT style.
Yeah, but the
First one was Allison Road. What was that, Mishka?
Now, see, personally, I'm not. I said the problem is that it's on Kickstarter. I'm actually going to the Kickstarter now. But see, I'm not a horror person. I don't like defenseless horror games because I always feel like they do them wrong. You know. It's only
And
got
here's
4.
one thing. And here's one thing that is kind of worrying about this game. They are only asking for $43,000. $43,000 is not nearly enough to finish to fund a game like this.
Actually, what's cool is that you for only $15 backing, you get the game. Only 15. That's not too bad.
Wait,
and
when it
for
comes out, if
20,
it comes out,
20, you get the game console package. You'll receive a digital console version instead of the Steam key.
instead or on top?
Instead, if you pledge 15, you get the Steam key. If you pledge 20, you get the console key. And if you pledge 30, you can get both. And you get credited in the awesome backers section of the credits. Personally, it looks good, but like I said, too many of these horror games do how I feel they do it wrong. But this one seems like it might work because it's psychological. It's not running away from a monster.
Yeah, but the problem is it's on Kickstarter, which doesn't give me a good feeling.
But
that
it's
it will ever
not.
come out
It doesn't
fully.
look like normal Kickstarters. It's got a lot of content here, and they lay out everything. They've got multiple screenshots. They've got sound bits here. I mean, honestly, they've got a pretty solid thing going here.
They have a estimated delivery of January next year. They want $24,000.
I mean, that's not too bad.
Right. Yeah, but
I mean,
just the fact that they're asking for just $43,000 is kind of.
It's not
worrying.
43,000. It's 24.
Oh,
43,000 is a stretch goal.
Oh,
Let's see. The first stretch goal is 35,000. The second is 45,000.
wait. So why is this article mentioning 43,000?
Let me go back to the article now. The article says no. Well, apparently they just got it wrong because I'm looking at the Kickstarter right here, and it says 24,000.
Well,
in fact, 43,000 isn't even mentioned as a stretch goal. It goes from 35 to 45.
that's
wow! They're going to include VR support.
From the amount that is there in terms of screenshot, everything, it seems like they actually have most of the project already done.
Now, here it says if they get 35,000, the game comes to life along with its main antagonist. They'll actually become real in the game, of course. If they hit 75,000, more of the characters become real, and they'll hunt you down. 85,000, they're going to add more languages for French, Spanish, and Russian. No, wait. For now, it's got French, English, Spanish, and Russian. If they hit 85,000, they're going to add even more. If they get 110,000, they're going to add bigger environments, better animations, better everything. And they said, warning, bigger chance of insomnia after playing the game. Just kidding, you'll be all right. It's just a game, right? 160,000, they're going to add multiple endings. And at 250,000, they said, we're not telling, it's a secret. And at 1 million, they said, we're not going to reach that, are we? So, they didn't even bother to add anything there.
If they end up getting 1 million, I'm pretty sure they'll be like, well, you proved us wrong. Here, we're going to give you this.
I doubt they'll break 1 million, but there are going to be a lot of people who see this and are going to be like, wow, this looks like PT, and it really does. I mean, I kind of like the look of it. Still not my kind of game. I don't do horror games, really. I'm not Markiplier, so. But, I mean, hey, it's not bad. And in fact, if I had $15, I might actually donate it. Well, let's be honest, not really. I don't trust Kickstarter.
Yep, and basically,
But
like,
I would, but
it's I had to point out that it's kind of like even worse than pre-order culture, where like the game is gonna come out, right? So you put money down in the hopes that it'll be good, right? But in this one, right, you're putting money down in the hope that it'll even exist.
Yeah, see, that's the problem with Kickstarter.
And that's an even bigger risk on the part of the consumer.
Yeah, so I think if it turns out to be really good, I might consider actually getting it, but
Yeah, I'm not buying this
yeah, because I've
until it
heard.
goes release.
Let's move on to the next one.
USD. These.
Let's just move on to the next one,
It's
please.
$5 or more, about $4 USD. Are these prices
Wait,
Are these Canadian prices?
Hey, guys, can we just move on to the next one? We gotta spend enough time on it.
Well, we've.
Alright.
Oh, geez, fine. Kim Woo returns in Season 3 of Killer Instinct. Microsoft has confirmed that Kim Woo is returning in the new season of Killer Instinct. You just said that, faggot. Featured above, you can view the debut trailer for the returning fighter Kim Woo first appeared in Killer Instinct 2 for arcades in the Nintendo 64. Kim Woo is the second of 8 characters being added to the game in the new season, with Rash from Battletoads being the first. Killer Instinct Season 3 is scheduled for release sometime this March for both Xbox One and PC. I don't know who the fuck that is.
Which one? Kim Woo or...
Kim Woo.
Instinct? I don't know any of it. I don't...
Killer Instinct was a fighting game made by Rare for arcades and Super Nintendo.
Yeah. And yeah, Killer Instinct is basically a fighting game that is all about the spectacle. You have like ridiculously long combos and ridiculously long finishers.
Okay. Is there anything to really say about it? Did any of you have comments?
I'm starting the trailer right now to see it. Well, okay. She can actually hurt herself with her combos, if you're not careful.
Wow, really?
Yeah, she smacked herself in the face.
Wow. Just wow.
I don't know if that's supposed to be just an animation or she actually hurt herself.
I don't know. I'm waiting for the video to play. Fucking video's broken on my end.
Well, she does a lot of martial arts combat with a spiritual dragon following her moves, and she used nunchucks. And instead of a Hadouken fireball, it's a fiery spectral phantom dragon.
Oh my god, that looks like the fireworm from Skyrim. It's one of the Dragonborn bonuses. When you kill an enemy with fire breath, you get a little fire dragon. Nope, you're right. She smacked herself right in the fucking face. That was not that was an accident, or not? I don't know.
Speaking of, quite topical considering what has been happening recently. In the related videos panel, we see Killer Instinct, Kim Woo reveal trailer reaction.
Are we really gonna mention that here?
Wait, where do you see that? I don't see that here.
In the top right.
Yeah, it's not here. Talking about in the feed?
No, it's for me.
Oh. Yeah, let's just leave that alone. I mean, that whole situation's going to shit. We don't need to add to it.
Well, Mishka, you said you don't know who Rash is, right? For Battletoads?
No.
Would you like to see the video for it?
Not really, because I'm not going to play the game, and to be honest, I'm not too terribly interested in it.
Okay, fine.
So, I mean, I'm glad you know who that is, but...
he's from the Battletoads game, which was a ridiculously hard Nintendo and Super Nintendo game.
Oh, I've heard the name, but... Save State Comic mentions it often. Okay, is there anything else to say, or do we want to move on to Lewd Gamer?
Let's go to Lewd.
Okay.
Cat pictures.
Kiss the Cock, an adult game for foodies.
Foodies? What?
It's made by Italian producer MTDG, puts a spin on traditionally humorous phrase Kiss the Cook. Enter the culinary world of gourmet eating, where you'll find yourself in the shoes of one lucky man with a very special gift. I've actually played this because it has a pay what you want option on it, which means you can download it, then pay what you want for it. Personally, there's not enough to it to warrant a price right now. You know, but if it actually starts getting... Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is a finished game?
Yeah, the artwork doesn't look very good. Like the coloring job and
I
shading
like
job
the
is
artwork.
pretty awful.
Now I've played this. It says it'll give you 40 minutes of reading, and that's a lie. It's a short game. It has plenty of CGs and good scenes, but there's no replay like other VNs have. There's no replay mode, so you have to replay the game again to see the scenes, and that's
So it doesn't have a scene collection or even a photo gallery, just
Nope.
from the scenes.
neither.
Yeah.
No, and apparently it's a finished game, so I'm glad I didn't pay for it. To be honest with you, it wasn't really worth paying for. I thought it was unfinished. I figured once it was finished, I might pay a bit for it, but this is a finished game.
The artwork is pretty grody. Like, just take a look at the shading on her tits,
In which
and look
scene?
at look at like in that one picture where she's giving a tit job to the main character.
Hmm.
Like,
I don't
just
know.
take a look at the cum on her breast. It's just really like weird yellow, sort of tinge.
What is this?
And then you take a look at the shading
Oh.
on her breast, and it just really looks like a really sickly black color. Almost as if she's kind of like a zombie. And then to complete the picture, right? Her pupil is a cross.
Yeah, they've got strange pupils. The other two are similar. Let's see.
Yeah, seriously, what the fuck? Why?
Because she's the gothic character.
She doesn't look very gothic to me. But yeah, and then now you look at the shading on the hair compared to the body of the other three characters, and I'm just like, is this for real? Like, who is going to pay for
Now,
this?
now that thing that Coda shared? I want to mention something because I imagine he's showing that on stream.
Yep, I was.
If I'm not mistaken, I think it's a white husky, and he is very lucky because most huskies, when they try to wake you up, they'll sit next to you, put their paws on you, and then they'll start pushing hard. I've seen it a lot. It's something they do. They'll sit there and they'll literally bounce you, and they can hurt you doing that. But that's they think they're playing. So hey, Coda,
Yep.
I'm gonna give you something here to show on the stream. It was linked. Sorry, you didn't got me into something. Moving on. Cat Keyhole lingerie takes the internet by storm. Do any of you remember the Keyhole sweater meme? Well, it's back. Everything from furries to bronies to anime has suffered this. Even cosplayers. There's a couple images here that even show cosplayers in this stuff. It's like a frilly tube top with a little Neko cut out in the front so you can see through, not dissimilarly from a Keyhole sweater. There's Love Live, there's Sonico, random Nekos. It's no more Love Live. I mean, it's the new Keyhole sweater meme, and I thought it was funny enough to bring up here.
Yay for cleavage. That's all I'm gonna say. The artwork is pretty nice too.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of this going around apparently, and it's pretty cool. And
And there's
apparently,
also a
you can
DLC.
actually buy this from Pocket Tokyo.
Nice.
You can buy white or black. Pre-orders will ship approximately late March via EMS. The price is not listed. Oh wait, here it is. The white set plus socks is $42. Well, okay, they come with socks. They're $42 each. Holy shit! You can still get them without socks, but there's no price listed. So, oh my god, that's awful. So apparently, one set is, let's find out, $34. 3 to 5 weeks for delivery. Damn.
I'm kind of disappointed that there is no Fuda version in the fan art section.
There probably is somewhere. You just can't find it here. Okay, we can go ahead and move on.
Yeah.
The first nude mods for Dragon's Dogma are here. His
Of
to nudity
course.
arisen. Yep. And I noticed that this mod seems to remove the chest scar. But still, though, that's... Oh my god. That's all there is to say about this. It happened. It didn't take long too. Didn't it only release like 2 weeks ago? Oh no, just a few days ago. While the core game remains largely unchanged, bar a few tweaks, players can now enjoy Dragon's Dogma at 60 frames per second and 1080p. The original release being a multi-platform 360 and PS3 title arrived toward the end of 7th. Never mind, you get the rest.
Yeah.
It got 30 FPS on console, 60 FPS on PC. Oh shit. People still play the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion to this day thanks to the modding community, which adds anything from weaponry to fully realized quests. Dragon's Dogma will likely be no different, and while it may not have the same support with mod tools, people are sure as hell still modding it. I still play Oblivion. In fact, me and Coda are going to be doing a Let's Play of it eventually. For now,
I thought you wasn't interested in doing that one because of that face.
What face?
That face of that NPC. It's like, nope, I can't stand it anymore.
No, we're still gonna do it, but we're gonna start it over once the new computer's set up, so that I'll be able to record it more smoothly. I'm thinking about doing Skyrim though. We'll talk about it later. Let's move on to the last article.
Yeah.
Beat Blades Haruka release date and pre-order revealed. Manga Gamer has confirmed the release date of Alice Soft's erotic RPG and visual novel Beat Blades Haruka, as well as its opening pre-orders for the title. Probably more expensive than I'm willing to pay for it.
Let's see, what is the price? The price is going to be $31.45 in Manga Gamer.
Yeah.
It's actually not a bad price.
Games like this usually don't have a lot of content, and I'm not willing to pay $30 for it.
Really? The name of this image? Really? Reimagine Star Wars. Luke as a Dark Jedi. A Dark Jedi's a Sith, you fucking idiot.
Now, what's bad about this is that, because when I say that, what I mean by that is that, see, a lot of stuff on here sells for much more expensive than that. Let's pick a game at random. Let's see, Harem Party. Okay, $25. I'll give you that one.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's much to this game besides, clicking on menu stuff. So yeah, I don't think it's really worth the $31.
Here's one for $45. $10 for Sakura Santa. I wouldn't pay $5 for that game. That doesn't matter. But no, But yeah, for anyone who's interested, that game is gonna be up soon.
Yeah.
Did you show that UDT knife drill, Coda?
What was that?
The
Yeah.
The knife drill. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I should also say that the artwork of this game is actually quite nice. Like, the artwork is actually good, but the gameplay design isn't that well realized. Interesting part about this game is that in the tag cloud, you see there's also bestiality. Let's see, Bukake, Futanari. Oh, Futanari, now I'm kind of interested.
Impregnation, pregnant sex,
Huge
rape,
insertion.
RPG, devices, slavery simulator.
And look at the two tags that are put together. Small breasts, tit fuck. That's pretty funny.
Let's see. They're not put together, but they're well, it's alphabetical, so they just kind of fall together. Well, is there anything else you want to mention about it?
Not really.
Okay, well, I guess we're done, Coda. Do you want to play the outro music?
Really? We're already done?
Apparently so.
Yeah, it's a pretty slow week, to be honest.
Hey, we've had a pretty slow year so far. We haven't had a single good podcast yet. I mean, we're doing pretty okay.
Wasn't really talk about most of the articles, sadly. I guess that'll be it. Yeah, for this podcast, we shall end on this turtle getting petted and having neck rubs.
I'm still watching the knife drill. That's fucking insane.
Yes, I saw that.
I know. I'm just saying that that's.
Enjoyed the short podcast.
They'll see you next week.
Everyone have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.